Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DESI TV USA. I am Tabinda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. Downtown Los Angeles braces for curfew amid military deployment. Families demand justice after ICE raids at Culver City car wash. Hexet reads clash over legal basis for troop deployment in Los Angeles. Los Angeles police charged 225 as anti-ICE protest entered sixth day. 225 arrested as anti-ICE protests continue amid military debate. Journal Marines soon to deploy in Los Angeles amid ongoing unrest. Families speak out as ICE raids spark nationwide protest wave. White House defends troop deployment as protests spread nationwide. Trump shrug off boycott talk ahead of less miserable performances. And Trump attend first show as Kennedy Center had amid boycott buzz. These are headlines, lead to news detail. Viewers, now the top story is here. US troops in Los Angeles have been given authority to detain individuals until police can arrest them. According to their commanding officer, this comes as hundreds of Marines prepare to enter the city, which remains tense following widespread protests sparked by President Donald Trump's immigration raids. The downtown area is under tight surveillance ahead of the curfew, with law enforcement coordinating closely with military personnel to restore order and prevent further unrest overnight. Now, families of migrant workers detained during a recent ICE raids at the Culver City Express hand car wash gathered to demand justice and accountability. Among those speaking out was Kimberly Hernandez, whose father was taken into custody during the operation. Supporters and immigrant rights activists joined the families, calling for transparency and an immediate end to aggressive immigration enforcement tactics that have disrupted lives and separated families in the Los Angeles community. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hexet and Senator Jack Reed are locked in a sharp dispute over the legality of deploying troops to Los Angeles. Hexet defended the move as necessary for public safety amid ongoing unrest, while Reed criticized it as a dangerous overreach of federal power. The clash highlighted growing political tensions in Washington over the Trump administration's handling of protests linked to aggressive immigration enforcement across major urban centers. Viewers, Los Angeles law enforcement's official announcement charges stemming from ongoing anti-ICE protests now in their sixth day. The LAPD confirmed 225 arrests on Tuesday and 203 for failing to disperse and 17 for curfew violations. The unrest follows President Donald Trump's controversial decisions to deploy troops to the city. Despite objections from California Governor Gavin Newsom, the move has ignited a national debate over the use of military force and American soil amid civil demonstrations. Now, Los Angeles police have charged 225 individuals in connections with ongoing anti-ICE protests now in their sixth consecutive day. According to the LAPD, 203 were arrested for failing to disperse while 17 violated the city's imposed curfew. The unrest escalated after President Donald Trump deploys troops to Los Angeles, a move opposed by California Governor Gavin Newsom. The deployment has triggered a nationwide debate over the legality and ethics of using military force on American streets. Now, Major General Scott Sherman, overseeing the deployment of 4,700 troops in Los Angeles, announced the Marines would not be on the street Wednesday but assured they would be present soon. His statements come as tension remained high during the 6 days of anti-ICE protest and following President Donald Trump's controversial decisions to deploy troops. The gradual military buildup continues to spark public concern and legal debate over federal force on U.S. soil. Viewers, family members of car wash workers detained by ICE spoke out in Los Angeles demanding justice and accountability. The emotional appeals come as protest against President Donald Trump immigration raids intensified, spreading beyond California to cities across the country. Activists say hundreds of demonstrations are planned nationwide for Saturday, signaling a growing movement against the administration's immigration enforcement tactics. Tensions remains high as communities rally in defense of detained loved ones and immigration's rights. Now, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt addressed reporters amid growing protest over President Donald Trump immigration raids, which have expanded from California to other parts of the country. Leavitt defended the president's decisions to deploy National Guard troops as Marines to Los Angeles despite strong objections from California Governor Gavin Newsom. The move has fueled a heated national debate over the use of military force on American soil during civil unrest tied to immigration enforcement. Now, when asked about reports that some actors may be boycotting the event, President Donald Trump responded, "I could not have cared less. Honestly, I couldn't. All I do is run the country well." The President and First Lady spoke to reporters before attending the opening night of Les Miserables at the Kennedy Center in Washington. The remarks come amid rising political tension fueled by immigration protests and controversy surrounding Trump's recent deployment of troops to Los Angeles. Viewers, in the last President Donald Trump attended the opening night of Les Miserables at the Kennedy Center, marking his first appearance as head of the Arts Center. Asked about reports of a possible actor boycott, Trump replied, "I couldn't care less. All I do is run the country well." The event comes amid heightening political tensions, with protests over immigration raids and military deployment in Los Angeles continue to draw national attentions and widespread debate. So viewers, thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabinda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. DESI TV USA, DTVN and our OTT platform DTV Flix, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind R, a world-class hospital with 130-plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.